Hello everyone and welcome to another training video. So in today's video we are going to talk about helicopters with right power pedal. Now if you've been following my program properly, you know by now what power pedal means, or if you're already familiar with flying helicopters. And depending on which helicopter you've been flying previously, maybe you're already accustomed to helicopters with right power pedals, but in our case I've been flying only helicopters with left power pedals. That is, when you raise the collective, you have a helicopter will yaw to the right, and to counter that torque we apply the proper pedal. So we applied the left pedal for helicopters that yaw to the right. This is why the left pedal is the power pedal. But in this case here we have a helicopter. When you raise a collective, I'm gonna show here, when you start to raise the collective, okay, I'm not going to show you the collective, but you know I'm raising it. Okay, slowly raise collective, and you will see it starts to yaw to the left. Okay, and this is why you have to apply the right pedal to counter the torque effect. So this is why it's called helicopter with a right power pedal. So as far as the flying goes, there's no special technique like the takeoff is different, or you have to do different techniques with the cyclic, or the approach is different. You can't do steep or shallow approach, you must only do normal approach. No, there's no such thing. Everything is exactly as you would in left power pedal helicopter. The only thing is the pilot himself. He has to get used to now using the right pedal as power pedal instead of the left. And in situations where, for example, you're cruising and you need to lower the collective, and now you have to use the left pedal, because when you lower collective, the your tendency will kind of be reversed. So you just have to get accustomed to now the right pedal being the power pedal. And there is no secret. It's just flying the helicopter and getting used to it. And it's not always the case, but most American helicopters will have left power pedals, and most European and other parts of the world, it's not always the case. Like I said, they will have a right power pedals, and it's just a question of getting used to them. I personally, I'm more familiar, I'm more used to helicopters with left power pedals, and the best way to get used to those helicopters is to do all the exercises, basic, intermediate and advanced exercises with the helicopter. That's all it takes. And just a quick example here, you can just practice hovering. I'm already on the right pedal, as you can see, hovering in place, and then you can hover, taxi, I mean all the little things. And by the way, this is very difficult. On top of that, it's a very difficult helicopter to fly. So if you have it, it's the I write the exact name in the description, but I call it the Lama, and then there are numbers and all. So it's just, you know, actually I'm doing better than I thought, because it is a difficult helicopter to fly. And now using the right pedal as anti-torque pedal, it might seem okay, it's not such a big deal, but it requires some getting used to. So here, just lift off into hover, maintain the hover, and then get the helicopter back down. Do this as many times as you feel like. And also when you will be flying the helicopter, it's not what I would say, yeah, you know, it's right power pedal helicopter, but just don't think too much about it. You have it in mind, but just react to what the helicopter is doing. So no matter what, if the helicopter is yawing to the right for some reason, okay, it's a right power pedal helicopter, yeah, but if the helicopter is yawing to the right, apply left pedal. So it's just reacting to what the helicopter is doing, and it's going to be the case mostly when in flight, because as long as you are within a certain altitude, you won't be noticing this that much, the need to also apply left pedal, unless in some windy conditions you want to make a left pedal turn. But otherwise, just you know, lift into a hover, then put the helicopter back down, do some hover taxi, some takeoff, landing, and that kind of thing. And not only with right power pedals helicopter, but any helicopter, the more you practice, the better you will become, because even a helicopter with the same power pedal, they have different weight, different characteristics. If you fly one helicopter very often and another one rarely, even if they have the same power pedal, you will kind of get, of course, a little bit confused when you fly the helicopter you're not familiar with, you don't fly it very often. You will tend to manipulate the pedals and the stick as with the helicopter you fly most of the time, just to notice that no, maybe this one is requiring some different inputs. So yeah, it's just flying your helicopters if you have several, as I do. And yeah, and now maybe we'll just take off straight here. And once again, like I said, it's just reacting to what the helicopter is doing. You just keep in mind that yes, this is a left or this is a right power pedal helicopter, but otherwise you react to what the helicopter is doing. And in this case, this helicopter, even under normal conditions, you will find the ball to be off center. It will be to the right. This is according to the actual helicopter, but you are probably, and if you did train in the G2 Cabri, this is a right power pedal helicopter, so you are already familiar with right power pedal. Then in this case, you will need to get accustomed to left power pedals. So that's not a big deal, it's just getting used to it, and you will then be able to fly any helicopter, whether it's American or European, and I believe in other parts of the world. I haven't really flown those helicopters, but my guess would be they are right power pedals too. But anyway, it's just getting used to. Now I'm just trying to pick up enough airspeed, and now let's bring the collective down, and we will react to what the helicopter is doing. Now you won't see me, you won't see my foot what I'm doing, but as you can see, the ball is centered now, and actually it has to be a little bit to the right, off-centered, for it to be coordinated. Like I said, this is a particular thing with that helicopter, but once you know where to position. But here, as you can see, I have to apply left pedal, so it's the exact opposite as left power pedal. So when increasing, raising the collective, you apply right pedal, but when lowering the collective in flight, you apply a left pedal as needed. And there will be some point where you need to get back on the power pedal, and this time it's going to be the right pedal. So it's just like here also, you see I'm lowering the collective and the helicopter yawed to the right here if I'm not applying it. So I'm on the left pedal. So it's just doing everything you've learned in basic, the basic training mainly. And then of course with any helicopter you want to be able to do all the basic, intermediate and advanced stuff. So yeah, it's just a question of practice. So I will just end this little flight here. by going to the numbers. Here I'm already on the power pedal. Yep, needs to get used to it, but there we go. And why not let's land on the numbers. There it is. So come to a hover and then gently put the helicopter down. There you go. So that's it. It's just a question of flying the helicopter and getting used to it. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in another video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.